Okay, your clicker is there now. Stand roughly in front of the plug. Response. And it's over to you. Oh, let me get Dave off screen. Sorry, Dave. Okay.
Good morning, my name is Noah, and today I'll be showing you the progression of my facility and why I've made it the way it is. Let's start off with, why did we need a new facility in the first place? Well, the current outpatient facility is outdated, running out of room, and no longer fit for purpose. Vigilant. At the start of the course, I decided that I wanted my design to be eco-friendly, self-sufficient, and as modern as possible, whilst maintaining a low profile on the hillside to avoid ruining the view from the coastal town. I also wanted the floor plan to be as easy to navigate as possible for the end users, as larger buildings such as hospitals can often be tough to navigate. Aesthetics is all about how your building looks, and I wanted my building to be modern, welcoming, and I wanted it to blend into the hillside. To make this possible, I've incorporated a wooden textured exterior to help the building to blend into the hillside and surroundings, as well as making the building as comfortable and inviting as possible, as I'm aware that not everyone is keen or comfortable with using hospitals. Floor-to-ceiling windows also help to give my building that modern look. To ensure that my design is sustainable, I've incorporated a number of strategies. Solar panels will be featured on the roof, a grey water system will be put in place, and I've tried to maximise the amount of natural light gained from my into the building. My water floor-to-ceiling windows, and yeah, sorry, I would have added skylights, but I couldn't figure out how to do it on Bentley. I had them in my earlier design, but I chose the north field out the two, north and south field. And that's my former design up there. I chose the north field because there was less height difference. It's making it easy to build on. I also preferred the crematorium being the opposite side to where the entrance would be, because I thought that the flower garden outside of it would help create that nice calm atmosphere for patients. At the start of the course, I started on PowerPoint, just a quick bubble diagram, and then moved over to Format, where I did the base layout, where I separated each department into its kind of own area. Each department could be accessed from the main entrance where the reception would be, streamlining the end user's time in the facility, as well as making it as simple to use as possible. I then progressed onto the card model, which showed me what the shadow would look like and how much of the shadow it would cast. We then moved over to Format Pro, where it enabled me to put the skylights in, floor to ceiling windows, and to perform an energy analysis on. Then moved over to Bentley, which allowed more materials and more information about the materials. And then finally Luminati. Luminati at the end. Like I said before, it's floor plan, easy to use. Everything can be accessed from the main entrance. And that's my final model. Thanks for listening. Does anyone have any questions?
Very well done, Noah. There's been a bit of sort of difference in reasons for people using the north or the south field. Could you elaborate a little bit more on why? You mentioned about the topography of the site, and that was the reason that you used the north field. Were there any other factors that got you to choose that field of the two?
The north field had more buildings around it, and I was trying not to alter the appearance of the hillside from town or like the coast. So I figured if I put my building next to the other buildings, it'd be less. It wouldn't stick out as much. Wouldn't be ugly for the public. So it'd be more. It wouldn't be against the building.
Okay, thanks very much.
Just back up on design, because you mentioned about kind of the roof lights, which you couldn't bring into the final design here. Can you go back onto your Formic Pro model? That was very exciting. I like the architectural styles of that. Is that an image that you developed there? But it seems to have gone a bit backwards when you got the final design done about the entrance of that as an amazing sort of architectural form and feature which draws you into the building there. And I think the final presentation on that, and you've probably not enough time, but certainly the kind of bringing that to life as the building, I think you lost an opportunity at the very end there. But if that Formic Pro model could have been developed a bit more detail, that would have been.
I originally did want to progress with the Formic Pro with like the coming in like the curve for the entrance,
Yeah.
but I couldn't on the Bentley and the Lumen RT, I couldn't get it so that it curved in and the door would fit properly. It would just be like a hole. Or...
I've got to just sort of underscore that the students haven't had a great deal of time to learn that software.
Yeah.
And they've tried to adapt their original early models, but definitely I think it's a point to be taken. But certainly I know that they were limited by their technical abilities in certain aspects.
So the roof on the Lumen T, is that?
It's cedar
roof.
Green roof, yeah, so.
Any more questions, Dave? Anything from you, Dave?
No, just the same really, like really exciting design, and I thought it was. I love the way you set the context at the beginning, and also your sort of priority thinking, or the things you were going to be considering through it. So that was great. Maybe just a bit more passion, I suppose, but I understand it's a nervous sort of thing. It's something that you should be really proud of because it's a great design, and like you say, it's only I guess the knowledge and confidence with the software, perhaps, or the limitations of the software that's sort of seems to take slightly backwards towards the end, but the initial drawings show what you're really thinking about. So great stuff. Thanks,
Well
Noah.
Tim.